Welcome to Some Awesome Games, good looking people. I'm Rob and we're playing Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. We have our fine looking super brains here, our Electro Brains himself. He is a super elite. I want to get him to max. He's on level 1 or 0, I guess, and we want to get him to level 10 as quickly as possible. I showed in the previous video the method behind leveling up characters that a lot of people use to max out the characters that they enjoy playing so they can have all the upgrades and stuff and enjoy it a little bit more. So I'm not going to go through that. We're just going to do it so that way you can see it in action here. So we're going to put on normal. We're going to do Seeds of Time and Gardens and Graveyards because we are playing as a zombie. Put the team setup onto Flowers. And we want Scientists on our team here. So if you want more coins, obviously bump it up to crazy. You get 2 times. I'm just going to go with the 1.25 normal. Seems to be a pretty decent way about doing this. So I explained the method and why we do this and how it works and what causes it. But while doing so, I didn't get to show you the best examples because I was explaining stuff as we were doing it and showing off why things happened. So I didn't get to see a proper round. So I figured anyone who wants to see a longer, more extended round of this to get a better understanding of leveling up characters, here you go. Obviously, each character is going to be different. I'm leveling up my Electro Brains because we have Toxic Brains mastered. And I want Electro Brains done, and then I'll work on Cosmic Brains and Super Brains. So depending on the type of character you play, it's gonna be a little bit more tricky and stuff. So Electro Brains, pretty straightforward. He's got his laser beam, just shoot. Someone asked about a Chomp. A Chomp's gonna be a lot more difficult. You're gonna die a lot more because you gotta get right in their face and attack, depending on the type of Chomp you are. So ranged characters are better. Another thing like a Scientist who's like super close range, like the Zoologist, it's gonna be a little bit different. You're gonna have to just tweak it to work for you. But here we are as Super Brains. Let's go in. I'll have our scientist friends back us up here. And we'll just go through this. So this could take 20 minutes or so. Who knows? Let's find out together. So we'll just try and drop them all down. You want to get into a point where you can see the actual garden and see if you can take them out in the garden. If you die a lot, it's okay. You just want to try and get set up. Once you get in that sweet spot, you'll be happy. It may not happen every time. You may not be able to pull it off. Totally fine. I'm not exactly a pro at this, but I do this method. It's all to do with your character. Completely to do with your character. You may be playing a character where this isn't possible. So you'd be in there dying, fighting, doing the best you can. It's a grind. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna back it up so my little zombie buddies can help me out here. Check out some of these guys. Pick them off. We're level 3 already on the first one here. And we got a new plate. Ooh, yeah, level 600. Or rank 600. That's pretty nice. So why am I killing him in the garden? If you haven't seen the other video, it's because we get a capture defend bonus for taking them out in the garden. You basically get, it's like killing 3 people in one go if you take them out in the garden. And you just try and drag this out for as long as possible. When you get in a really good spot, you want it to continue. You don't want to capture the graveyard. That's not important here. Experience points is what's important. And I want plenty of experience points. So every time you take out a Sunflower, one of their buddies will probably try to revive them. And once they do, then you take them out. So I get them in the garden. You can see we're getting that Capture Vanquish of 87 XP. We are still a 1.75 experience multiplier. If you're on 2 times, you'll go a little bit quicker because, yeah, maths works that way. Keep taking these guys out. And then once the garden starts, once the round starts to end, then probably good idea to capture the garden and move on. Or if you like this spot, you try and just grind out the best spot possible for as long as you can. Your scientist friends may go in there and try to capture it. That's totally fine. That's why I like this on normal. Because the sunflowers are a little easier to kill, and the scientists struggle to capture the garden without your assistance. Compared to easy. Easy, they're not much of a threat, and you're just going to keep going through gardens as quickly as possible. Not really what you want. So we're level 5 already. We're halfway there on the first one. You can see my zombie friends are capturing the graveyard, or the garden. So that thing's basically gone. I don't think the flower's going to get in there in time. So we may as well watch what's happening, see if the zombie's going to get it. Looks like they are. Oh no, there we go. Okay, good. If they were going to get it, I was going to get in there and just get some little extra points because you get 20 points every few seconds in there. Finish my super ball. See if I can hit someone, or at least damage him down. Take him out. So all the sunflowers start grouping up. It's so much easier when the zombies haven't started resurrecting the graveyard there. Raising it up. There we go. Look at that. That's a nice grind there. Level 6 already. How easy is this? So yeah, this is what I do. Like I said, it may not be this easy for you. It all depends on the character playing. I wanted to do up my Electro Brains here, so that's why I'm showing him off. I figured, you know, kill two birds with one stone. Get my Electro Brains looking good, and show off how to do this properly. If you're playing as like a reviver person, you'll get 100 experience if you've got the 2x multiplier for reviving characters. So just basically sit in a pack of characters, and as they die, just keep reviving them and shooting at the same time. You'll be a very happy camper. Now, that was a very simple garden to grind on with Electro Brains, or a ranged character. I found that was the best spot to stand and do it. Now, we're going to try it with this garden. This garden's a little bit trickier because there's a lot of stuff blocking our view of the garden. We're getting attacked by a dark flower. How dare you? How dare you, good sir? Who do you think you are? Alright, alien flower, get out of here, buddy. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Alright, so they're not quite in the garden there, but hey, it's better than nothing right now. Let's see if we can just take him out. We can take out the vampire one. We can get anyone in that garden. We will be laughing because we'll make so much more experience as we go here. Because like I said, it basically triples it, because each one is worth 3 multi-vanquishes. So this is a bamboo pot plant. You seen those aerial strikes? There's a bamboo pot plant somewhere that is being a massive pest. So if you can spot him, I highly recommend taking him out, because they are just massive pain in the butt. They're just gonna keep cleaning up your scientist friends, even with the healing. So who's got my back? You got my back, scientist man? You healing me through the wall? Good man. Alright, I really want to get someone in that garden there. If I can take someone out up there we go. Alright, they may move back, and then maybe I'll start grinding them in the garden. Get some little extra points. So I got a scientist with me. Alright, I'm not going to get any garden points here. Or will I? No. Like I said, it's a little tricky. But if you can keep forcing them to go back until they're in the garden, you will be a much happier person. Time is money, baby, as they say. Time is experience points. So where's that bamboo thing? You get him? There he is. He's gone. Get out of here. So annoying, those guys. Right, like I said, we don't really want to capture the garden. If we've got a good thing going on, we'll try and milk it. Here we go. Now they're in the garden. Now they're where we want them. They need to push forward. Come on, little sunflowers. Push forward, guys. Push forward. Look at that shot. Oh, so close. So close. Scientist, you got me, guys? You got me? Alright, we're capturing this garden. It's happening. Let's move on to the next one. I love super brains, or like just the superhero characters. Getting in there and doing the spin attack is just fantastic. It's just amazing. Because you take less damage when you're doing that spin attack. Your armor, you get like a little armor stat. It's not as strong as it was before the patch, but it's still, you know, it keeps you alive a little bit longer if you're surrounded by people. And you're just going to clean them up. So we're level 7. Isn't that just insane? We're level 7. We should be able to get to level 10 throughout the course of this round. I'll be surprised if we don't. It means we stuffed up somewhere or caught a garden too early. I mean, we have 5 minutes or so to capture a garden. So that's 5 minutes of grinding if you can stop your zombie friends from pushing forward too much. It's okay to back off on your attacks and let the sunflowers revive each other. I don't. I'm very aggressive. Poor sunflowers. Let's go in here. So I'm just going to sit up here and try and look down at him. So like I said, each character will be different. You'll find areas where you'll be the best. Because I've done this a couple times with Electro Brains to get him, because I've been leveling them up, and I thought today, hey, you know what? People are asking a lot of questions on that previous video. I may as well show a whole thing. So once I got him to a level 1 stat, I was like, you know, I'll stop here and then I'll show you this. But you'll find areas. As you're playing characters, you'll start to find areas. You find what upgrades work for them, so you can max out your next like attempts at this and best use it. So if you were a chomp, obviously you wouldn't be, well, you probably wouldn't be doing this map. But if you were another class, like a scientist or something, who needs to be a little bit closer, you would be up here doing this. You'd find a spot that works like you'd be down there in the corner shooting them. So it's a bit of trial and error, but once you get it, you'll be able to start maxing out your characters as best as possible. We're level 8 now. 2 more levels to go, and we'll be a happy little level 10 Electro Brains. And you'll get upgrades as well, so you'll know what upgrades work for you, and you'll go, hey, well, you know what? This is kind of annoying that my guy keeps on overheating or needing to reload. So once you unlock those upgrades, you're like, yeah, I'm going to use this, and it's going to help with grinding out some more experience. I'll get it quicker. Take this, sunflowers. Farewell. Alright, it looks like the zombies are catching the guard. Now I'm just going to ease off on my little sunflowers friends, see if they can take out the zombies. Because we've got a quite good spot here. We've got 2.5 minutes. We'll let them all get in there. There's a lot of zombies in there. I don't think they're going to handle it. Come on, sunflowers. Don't let me down. No, they're not going to do it. Alright, we may as well do what we can. They tried. I tried to ease off and let them come back and give us some more time on the grind. But it just wasn't meant to be. You're gone. Electric characters are actually really good for this because their arcing energy. You can just hit one and you'll clean up quite a few of them. So like, here's our little friend. Oh no, he's gone. I was gonna say, let's revive him. We'll get 100 points. So I think we have, what are we at? Asia. So we've got this one, then another one, and then the final stage. So we've got plenty of opportunities here to max out our Electro Brains before the end of the round. And what even if we get into level 10 before the end, we'll keep going, and then we'll get the coin reward as well, and you can see that and how that whole progress goes. Farewell, sunflower. Get out of here, buddy. Sunflowers are great because they drop little pot plants as well, so you get that little extra 20 experience for just taking out a pot plant. You guys aren't where I want you to be. Back it up. You can see there's a scientist here, so I can revive him and attack at the same time, if I wish. So I can get that extra revive bonus. Alright, these guys are, my little zombie friends, are pushing in here really aggressively. But they're not capturing the graveyard yet, which is good. Like I said, you can revive and do stuff. Get those points. Alright, we are capturing this. This one's going to be over very quickly. Zombies really wanted this one, it seems. Let's just spin attack all these guys. Clean them up. Sunflower, kablamo. A lot of chaos going on. We're level 9 now. Cruising through this. How you guys going? Oh, I got goofed by something. Must be a poop shroom. Get out of here, buddy. Is there a sunflower alive? Not anymore. Alright, where are we going now? To Rome. Let's go, team. So, we'll find a spot here. This one has a couple of spots I like. I'm thinking the top area is your best bet. But because this area is just a really big open area, it's kind of difficult to get all the sunflowers to group up. Or at least it can be. We may pull it off here. I mean, look at this guy. Mr. Confident here, thinking he can take on the world. Let's punch him up. Isn't that sunflower? So, I'm gonna sit up here. I reckon here might be a little nice vantage point. But like I said, it's a big area. So look, you really gotta try and get the sunflowers all chilling out together in the garden. They really like sitting on the edges. So, can be a little tricky. I'll try and take out a couple. Just start working them down. Use the wall to my advantage here. There we go. Clean them up. The thing with these superhero characters is they can actually shoot through the wall. As long as your little crosshairs can see the enemy, your beam will hit them. It doesn't hit the wall. It doesn't get obstructed. So actually shooting through the wall here, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We've got sunflowers in the garden. That's what we want them. Come on. We haven't got the greatest view in the world up here. There we go. Here we go. That's it, sunflowers. Go in the garden. There we go. So we should be level 10 by, I'd hope, by the end of this. Take him out. Get out of here, Ben. You got my back, buddy? I think we got the pot plant. They're all in there now. I reckon we should definitely be very close to level 10 by the end of this round. Once we take this garden, it's all ours. That's it. Go in there, sunflowers. Get in there. Get along, little doggies. Come on, super brains. Clean them up. So this might be it. If we take out these three, we may get it. You can clean them up. Come on. Charge it up. As you can see, he overheats very quickly, Electro Brains. There we are, level 10. Just like that. So it's up to you what you want to do here. If you want to keep grinding out kills and get more coins at the end, up to you. But I'm just going to try and capture this graveyard as quickly as possible so we can push on to the end and get some coins. Now this end section is a lengthy one, so if you've seen everything you want to see, thank you for watching, and I hope this helped you. And be sure to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more Garden Warfare 2. But if you're sticking through this, let's go team. Let's push it through. Let's beat these guys up. Get out of here. Cheeky sunflowers. Electro Brains is king of the superheroes. And you're gone. And your little pot plant too. So now, this is going to take about 5 minutes extra because we have to push this thing. There's no way to speed this up at all. But if you have not got to level 10 yet, great news for you because this is also a fantastic grindy spot. For those characters who struggle to attack at range, there's a spot up just up here where the sunflowers land because they have to go through these cannons and launch themselves over here. And that zone where they land is fantastic for grinding out close range kills once we get up there. So we better push forward. Hey look, there's our crown. Our talking crown. Let's take these guys out. Keep pushing forward, team. Keep pushing forward. So we have to push this big foot up. Our teammates will take care of it, so never worry about that. Just worry about stopping the sunflowers from coming down. So they land just up on this hill. Actually, I think we can punch this. Do you go up high? Do you shoot up into the air? I guess not. Just up here is where, as you can see, they're all going to start coming down these hills. They're going to be very close range to each other. And they all land over here. They all land in this middle area. So this is a great fighting area for anyone who is a close range character like the Scientist and the Charm. Well, I guess not the Charm. But it depends how you're playing it. You can do this level as the plants and you just, you know, the zombies are going to come to you. So, I need to team up with some Scientists here, get some health back, and just go to town on these sunflowers. The only thing is you won't get capture bonuses in this area because you're not stopping them from preventing you from capturing a garden or anything. I don't want to die. No! Super Brains! Electro Brains, my poor electricity friend. You were so close, buddy. You did well, man. You did well. How cool is his hair, by the way? I wish it was pure gold. If only. He'd look awesome if it was pure gold. That's just my opinion. Then he'd look like a Super Saiyan. Let's do it. Let's see how good the spin attack is. Can you take him out before you die? Not a bad effort, man. Not a bad effort. What's up, Scientist man? You got a heal beam or something for me? You got some health? Nothing? Nothing? You're just a greedy Scientist? Take this. Flower man. So we should end up with about 150 or so kills by the end of this. And now it's up to you. If you want to stay here, that's fine, totally fine. But I actually recommend just flying on over here And usually good when there's a scientist or something. Cleaning them up here. They're just gonna keep coming over this wall here. So here's a great spot. So they'll just keep jumping down, and you can grind them out. It's not a super quick method, but for this area, it's probably one of the best things. Probably the best spot. They'll just keep coming. Keep on coming. Come on, sunflowers. And then his friends are coming to revive him. That one just launched himself across the field. He's free. He can get away. Alright, so we're almost at the end. Now we just got to bust down the wall. And sunflowers are going to come. So I'm going to go to this middle area now. Because this is where they're all going to want to be. Here he comes. Look at him. Right on time, my man. Get out of here. Take your little pot plant with you. Sunflowers galore. So how easy is this to level up characters? It's ridiculously easy. That's right, I answered my own question because I just realized you couldn't answer it for me. Unless you left a comment and told me that way. You could just say, I agree, it is easy, man. It is easy. Or you could say, this method sucks. I have a way better method. Because I want people to notice me. And I don't really have a better method, I just wanted to feel better about myself. Take this, sunflowers. It's okay, man. You're all awesome, trust me. Beat them up. Punch out the sunflowers. I never thought I'd be fighting sunflowers as a superhero, but here we are. This is 2016, the world we live in. Get used to it, right? I've had this weird thing, I'll see if I pull it off. Where I stand on here, and someone activates the thing, it sends me flying. It just launches me in the air. Let's see if I can pull it off. Where you going, little sunflower? So, no, yeah, oh, almost. So they'll do all the work. Don't worry about the scientists. They're smart guys. They'll figure this out. They'll handle it. You can also jump up here and start grinding up here if you want, because this is where they come through to attack. But we're done. We made it from level 0 or level 1, whatever you want to go with, to level 10 in the like just the course of gardens and graveyards as the zombies. Very easy, very simple. We didn't even need to go through the entire thing, but we're doing it just to show the coins we get. Now, if you're playing on crazy, you're gonna get 2 times the amount of coins, which is a very nice little reward here. So we should get just about 20,000 or so, 15,000. That's not bad. And then we can see our kills. We got 214 kills. How good is that? I'm very happy with that one. But now the gravy on your meal. Now you got into level 10. You got the bonus coins there. If you're doing it on crazy, you would have 30,000 coins. So, or yeah, around about 30,000. Maybe like 27, 26, something like that. But a lot of coins, which you can't complain at for, it'll probably take you like 5 minutes more than this took. But then, you're level 10, so the great news about that is, you get to promote your character, and get a bonus 20,000 coins. I don't know what's better than that. Maybe like 1 billion coins? But, hey, it's better than nothing, right? Here we go. Mr. Electro Brains, let's get you done and dusted. Ta-da! Promoted to Master! Oh, so you're completely maxed now. 20,000 coin bonus. Not bad, team. Not bad at all. I hope this video helped you guys out in understanding and seeing the method behind the other method. Well, the same method, but the method behind the method that I showed you. And seeing how to do it properly, correctly, as I was explaining in the video. And I didn't want to go through a full video. But here we are. The next day later, a lot of you wanted to see something a little bit more substantial. Congratulations. You now have a way of leveling up characters. Now, I didn't come up with this method, obviously. I didn't. Like, people have been doing this before I showed you it. This is just how I do it. A lot of you guys asked, like, I put out a video and you go, hey man, how do you level up so fast? This is it. This is what I do. Whoever came up with it, I have no idea who came up with it. This is just something a lot of people have been doing and it works. So, there you go.